everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Dose English, the place where you learn English naturally through fun and easy conversations. I'm your host, Lisa, and today we have Peter joining us again. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, everyone. It's great to be back. I really enjoy talking with you. Every episode feels like we're just chatting as friends while learning English.
That's exactly the goal, Peter. Today's topic is something simple but very useful in daily life, taking the bus. So, Peter, do you often take the bus?
Yes, I do. I usually take the bus to go to school and sometimes to the city center on weekends. It's cheap and convenient.
That's nice. So, tell me, what's the first thing you do when you take a bus?
First, I check the schedule or the bus app on my phone. I don't like waiting too long, so I make sure I know what time the bus arrives.
That's smart. Many cities have apps that show real-time bus arrivals now. When I was younger, we didn't have that. We just waited at the bus stop and hoped it would come soon.
Oh, that sounds tiring. Nowadays, I use Google Maps or the local transport app. It tells me which bus to take, how long to wait, and even the walking distance to the stop.
Technology really makes it easier. But Peter, do you remember how to ask for bus information in English? For example, if you're traveling in another country and want to ask where to catch the bus.
Yes, I think I can say, "Excuse me, where can I catch the number 21 bus?" Or, "Could you tell me which bus goes to the city center?"
Perfect. Those are very natural. And don't forget polite phrases like please and thank you.
Of course, I always try to sound polite.
Good. Now, once you're on the bus, what's next?
I usually tap my card or pay the fare with cash. Some buses have machines and some use contactless cards.
Right. In English, we often say, I tap my card. I pay the fare. I buy a ticket, depending on the system.
Yeah, and I always try to find a seat near the window. I like looking outside while traveling.
Same here. It's relaxing to watch the city pass by. Do you ever talk to other passengers?
Not often, but sometimes I smile or say hello to old people or kids. Most people are quiet on the bus. They listen to music or look at their phones.
That's true. But if you ever need to talk, here are some useful phrases. Is this seat taken? Could you please move over a little? Excuse me, this is my stop.
Oh, that's useful, especially the last one. "Excuse me, this is my stop." I've missed my stop before because I was too shy to speak.
Oh no. So what did you do?
I had to walk back about 10 minutes. It wasn't too bad, but I learned my lesson. Always pay attention and ask if you're not sure.
Exactly. Speaking up is part of learning English confidence. Let's go over a few more phrases listeners can use when taking the bus. Repeat after me, Peter. How much is the fare?
How much is the fare?
Does this bus go to the train station?
Does this bus go to the train station?
Where should I get off?
Where should I get off?
Excellent. These are so common and they make your travel easier.
Yeah, and they're short, easy to remember.
That's right. Simple phrases are powerful. Sometimes buses are late, right?
Yes, especially during rush hours. I once waited 25 minutes for a bus that was supposed to come every 10 minutes.
Oh no. So what did you say to your teacher when you arrived late?
I said, "I'm sorry, the bus was delayed."
Perfect. That's a polite way to explain it. You could also say the bus was running late, there was heavy traffic.
I'll remember those. They sound natural.
Do you have any funny stories from your bus trips?
Yes. One time I got on the wrong bus and didn't realize it until 15 minutes later. I was going the opposite direction.
Oh dear. What did you do?
I got off and crossed the street to catch the bus going back. The driver smiled and said, "Back again?"
That's adorable. Mistakes like that are great for learning.
Yes, I'll never forget to check the bus number again.
That's a good lesson. Let's imagine you're waiting at a bus stop with a foreign friend. How would you talk about it in English?
I'd say something like, "The bus should be here soon. It's a bit crowded today. I hope we get seats."
Very good. You can also say, let's check the schedule. I think the bus is running late. Here it comes.
Here it comes. That's what everyone says when the bus finally arrives.
Exactly. It's a small phrase, but feels very real. In some countries, people line up politely to get on the bus. In others, it's a bit more chaotic.
Yes, I've seen that too. I think in Japan or the UK, people queue very neatly.
That's right. So it's useful to know local customs. When traveling, always observe how locals behave.
Good advice. And I like learning those cultural differences too.
Okay, Peter, quick practice. I'll ask and you answer naturally. Ready?
Ready?
Excuse me, does this bus go to the airport?
Yes, it does. You need to get off at the last stop.
Perfect. Next, how much is the fare?
It's $2.50.
Nice. Where should I get off for the museum?
At the next stop.
Excellent. You sound like a local already. All right, that's all for today's episode, Taking the Bus.
That was really fun. I learned many new expressions for traveling.
I'm glad, and I hope our listeners can use these phrases the next time they ride a bus, whether in their hometown or while traveling abroad.
Yes. Just remember to check the bus number and don't be afraid to ask for help.
Exactly. And before we say goodbye,
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Daily Dose English.
we post new episodes every week to help you learn English the fun way. See you in the next episode.
Bye bye, everyone.